The first method for estimating a man's intelligence is to look at the men he has around him.
They told you to be resilient, to bounce back. A lie. Bouncing back just returns you to the weakness that got you broken in the first place. Resilience is for things that survive the fire. You are not here to survive. You are here to be forged in it. The old world taught you to weather the storm, a fool's errand. The new world demands you learn to command it. There is a colder wisdom, an ancient law born not from hope, but from the brutal observation of power. Niccolò Machiavelli, a name they whisper like a curse, understood a truth most men are too soft to accept. True power isn't about enduring pain. It's about turning pain into a weapon. In a world designed to break the weak, your only weapon is an unbreakable mind. This is not positive thinking. This is not a platitude. This is a manual for rewiring your soul to not just withstand chaos, but to feed on it, to grow stronger from it. We will not teach you resilience. We will deconstruct the architecture of an unbreakable mind, using Machiavelli's coldest law to turn failure, betrayal, and crisis into your ultimate weapon. Forget bouncing back. It is time to build beyond. The tyranny of Fortuna. The world as it is first. You must see the battlefield for what it is. Machiavelli divided the world into two forces, Virtù and Fortuna. To understand Fortuna is to understand the cruel nature of reality. Imagine Fortuna as a raging flood. It is chaos, unpredictable, destructive. It is every force outside your command, the market crash that erases you, the betrayal that guts you, the accident that shatters your life. Fortuna is chaos. It is luck. It is circumstance, and it governs at least half of everything that will ever happen to you. The average man spends his life reacting to this flood. When it's calm, he is soft and complacent. When it rages, he is swept away, his spirit broken. He prays. He hopes. He believes if he is a good person, the flood will spare him. Machiavelli would laugh at such weakness. The flood does not care about your morals. It does not care about your plans. It simply is. This is the first truth you must swallow. It is bitter. The world is not just. It is not fair. It is a chaotic arena, and Fortuna plays no favorites. The advice to be resilient is merely advice on how to tread water while you drown slower. It is the philosophy of survival. But the Machiavellian mind is not concerned with survival. It is concerned with dominance. Concerned with dominance. You will never be unbreakable as long as you are at the mercy of the flood. Failure, betrayal, chaos. They are not bugs in the system. They are features. They are coming for you. The only question is, will you be a victim or will you be the master? This is where the coldest rule applies. This is where you stop being the subject of Fortuna and become an agent of Virtù. The coldest rule, the power of Virtù. If Fortuna is the flood, Virtù is the will to build dams and dikes. It is the audacity to not only shield yourself, but to redirect the flood's power for your own ends. Virtù is not virtue. The modern word is a pale, weak imitation. Machiavelli's Virtù is a constellation of ruthless qualities: strategic intelligence, boldness, discipline, and the courage to do what is necessary, not what is comfortable. The coldest rule, the law of the unbreakable mind, is this: you must anchor your actions in ruthless pragmatism. Use the world as it is, not as you wish it were, to achieve your ends. You stop complaining about the flood. You stop wishing it were fair. You accept its nature. Then you get to work. You study its currents. You measure its force. And in the calm, when others are idle, you build. This is not resilience. This is anti-fragility. An unbreakable mind doesn't resist shock. It uses the energy of the shock to become more powerful. Machiavelli's warning was stark. The man who wishes to act virtuously will be destroyed by the great majority who are not virtuous. Accept this: you are not operating in a world of saints. You are in an arena of self-interested, fearful, predictable men. In this reality, your idealism is a liability. Your emotional reactions are a weakness. Your need for approval is a leash held by your enemies. To be unbreakable is to see this with cold clarity and to act. It is to understand that pain can be data, failure can be leverage, and crisis can be the single greatest opportunity you will ever be given. Pain sharpens you. Betrayal teaches you. Failure shows you the flaws in your plan with a brutality that no friend ever could. These are not tips. These are laws. The blueprints for the fortress you must build inside your own mind. Rule 1. Forge an anti-fragile ego. Use insults as intelligence. The first point of failure in any man is his ego. The modern ego is glass, fragile, coddled. The slightest criticism shatters it. An insult sends it into a spiral. Failure becomes a judgment on his self-worth. A man with an ego this fragile cannot be unbreakable. He is a slave to the opinions of others. An unbreakable mind is built on an anti-fragile ego. Machiavelli knew this. He advised the prince that the only way to guard against flatterers is to let men know that telling you the truth will not offend you. The ruler who surrounds himself with yes men is a fool, blind to reality, marching toward his own ruin. The true leader seeks the hard truth. He demands it. Here is the law. You must detach your identity from outcomes. Reframe every piece of negative data as intelligence, not an attack. When someone insults you, the fragile ego feels hurt. It lashes out. A losing strategy. It shows your enemy exactly where to strike next. The anti-fragile ego listens with cold curiosity. Why this insult? What weakness does it reveal in them? Is there a kernel of truth here I can use? An insult is no longer an injury. It is free intelligence. You must become indifferent to being misunderstood. Utterly indifferent. When you fail, the fragile ego feels shame. I am a failure. This is paralysis. The anti-fragile ego sees the event with total objectivity. The strategy failed. The approach was flawed. Failure is not who you are. It is brutal feedback from reality on what you did. It is the most honest mentor you will ever have. It shows you where your dams are weak. The anti-fragile ego does not tolerate failure. It metabolizes it. It extracts every nutrient of information until the failure itself becomes fuel. This requires a ruthless self-honesty that terrifies most men. Observe your own emotional reactions like a scientist. When you feel the sting of criticism, do not react. Observe. Why this sting? What insecurity did it activate? You are no longer a slave to the emotion. You are its master. Practice this. Seek the opinions of those who disagree. When you make a mistake, do not hide it. Dissect it. Write down what went wrong and why. Develop an obsession with the raw, unvarnished truth. A mind that feeds on hard truths cannot be broken by them. It is strengthened by them. This is the first wall of your inner fortress. Rule 2. Master the river of chaos. Treat Fortuna as a strategic opening. The fragile mind fears chaos. It craves stability, predictability. When Fortuna strikes, the project is canceled. The market crashes. This mind freezes. It sees only disaster. It waits, hoping for things to go back to normal. The unbreakable mind operates on a different law. Chaos is not the interruption of the plan. Chaos is the plan. Crisis is not a threat. It is a strategic opening to be exploited. Machiavelli wrote that fortune governs one half of our actions, but she leaves the other half to us. The man of Virtù does not wait for the flood. He prepares. During times of peace, he builds his dikes and dams. When others are complacent, you are working, acquiring skills, building reserves, hardening your body and mind. You are preparing for a war others do not see coming. When the flood of chaos arrives, the masses panic. They are reactive. But you, because you have prepared, are proactive. The chaos that drowns them is a current you can now direct. A corporate layoff is Fortuna. The fragile mind sees a lost paycheck. It scrambles. The unbreakable mind sees the chains have been shattered. This is a forced opportunity to pivot, to start the business, to enter a new industry. Necessity is the mother of all great achievement. The setback imposes an urgency that comfort never could. A betrayal is a brutal manifestation of Fortuna. The fragile mind collapses. The unbreakable mind, while feeling the sting, sees the intelligence. It has received an invaluable lesson about trust and human nature. It uses that pain to ruthlessly audit its circle, cutting away the weak links. The betrayal becomes a purification that makes the entire structure stronger. Machiavelli stated, "Fortune is a woman, and if you wish to keep her under it, it is necessary to beat and ill-use her. She allows herself to be mastered by the adventurous. The language is archaic, but the law is timeless. Chaos rewards the bold. When the world is in flux, the timid are erased. Those who act decisively, who see the opportunity in the crisis and strike, are the ones who master fortune. They impose their will on the chaos. Their will. Retrain your mind. See every setback not as an end, but as a pause before a change in direction. Do not ask, why me? Ask, what does this now make possible? The job loss makes a new career possible. The market crash makes acquiring assets possible. A mind that sees opportunity in every disaster cannot be defeated by disaster. It can only be given a new battlefield on which to win. Rule 3. Embrace necessary cruelty, the ruthless economy of action. Our culture is saturated with niceness. Be accommodating. Avoid conflict. Give second chances. In strategy, these are fatal weaknesses. A mind that cannot make hard decisions is a mind that will be broken. Machiavelli's most chilling lesson. A leader must know how to be not good and use this knowledge according to necessity. A cruelty well used, swift, decisive, applied once to secure an outcome, is more merciful than a prolonged kindness that allows disorder to fester, leading to greater suffering for all. This is the law of necessary cruelty. This is not a license for sadism. It is about the strategic application of hard decisions for the sake of long-term strength. Sometimes, the most compassionate thing you can do is to be ruthless. Your mind, your focus, your energy is a kingdom. You are its ruler. A weak ruler allows spies and saboteurs to remain out of a misguided kindness. A strong ruler identifies these threats and expels them without hesitation. What does this look like? It is the cruelty of cutting off a toxic friend who drains your energy and sabotages your success. The kind approach is to tolerate them, poisoning your own mind. The Machiavellian approach is swift amputation. The temporary pain prevents long-term gangrene. It is the cruelty of firing an employee who drags down the entire team. The kind leader avoids it and watches as his best performers leave. The effective leader executes the decision cleanly, protecting the collective over the comfort of one. It is the internal cruelty of killing the weaker version of yourself, forcing yourself to train when your body screams for rest, shutting off distractions to do the deep work, saying no to things that do not serve your ultimate mission. You must kill the voice in your mind that begs for ease. Every time you choose the hard path over the comfortable one, you are practicing a necessary cruelty against your own weakness. This law is about elimination. Weak minds accumulate obligations and tolerate disrespect. The unbreakable mind audits its life, relationships, habits, commitments with a cold eye. It asks one question: does this make the kingdom stronger or weaker? If the answer is weaker, it is eliminated. It is eliminated. This is not about becoming a bad person. It is about becoming an effective one. Your resources, time, focus, energy, are finite. Protecting them is not selfish. It is your fundamental duty as a sovereign. A mind hardened by necessary cruelty cannot be broken by sentimentality. It is too disciplined, too focused. Rule 4. Be feared, not hated. The currency of respect. Machiavelli's most misunderstood law: it is much safer to be feared than loved. This is not the advice of a tyrant. It is a profound insight into human psychology. The desire to be liked is the most powerful shackle on the human mind. A man who needs to be loved can be manipulated. He will compromise his principles for approval. He will tolerate disrespect because he fears rejection. His happiness is a puppet controlled by others. Machiavelli's reasoning was cold, simple. Love is a bond of obligation, which men, being wretched creatures, break when it serves them. Fear is maintained by a dread of punishment which never fails. To apply this law, do not think of fear as terror. Think of it as a profound, unwavering respect. A respect born from your competence, your discipline, and the clear understanding that there are consequences for crossing your boundaries. Love is an emotion. Fear, in this context, is a calculation. Men may love the easygoing boss, but they will not respect him. They will miss his deadlines and exploit his kindness. They will fear the leader who is demanding and holds everyone to a high standard. They may not like him, but they will respect him. They will meet his deadlines. They will produce their best work because they fear the consequence of failure. They fear losing his respect. This fear is the foundation of authority. You must stop optimizing for likability. Start optimizing for respect. Become ruthlessly competent. Master your craft until your value is undeniable. They may not like you, but if they need your skill, they will respect you. Enforce your boundaries. Without apology. When someone disrespects your time or your word, meet it with a consequence, a withdrawal of attention, an ended conversation, a removal from a project. Calm, swift, final. This teaches them your boundaries are not suggestions. They are electrified fences. Detach from the need for validation. Speak the truth, even when it is uncomfortable. Your indifference to their opinion is your armor. Crucially, you must avoid hatred. Hatred is born when a leader is capricious, inconsistent. Fear, respect, is maintained when he is disciplined and acts on clear principles, even if they are harsh. The unbreakable mind is not a tyrant who inspires loathing. It is a sovereign who inspires such deep respect for his will and standards that others would not dare to trifle with him. They fear the consequences, not because you are a monster, but because you are a force of nature. A mind that commands this respect is no longer vulnerable. It is free. We have walked into the cold heart of Machiavellian law. We have deconstructed the mind that does not endure the world, but imposes its will upon it. We have learned to see insults as intelligence, chaos as opportunity, discipline as a necessary cruelty. This path is not for everyone. It demands you kill the weaker versions of yourself. It demands you sacrifice comfort for strength. The world will continue to test you. Fortuna will send her floods. Men will try to manipulate you, but they will find you are no longer a fragile vessel. You are a fortress. The walls built from an anti-fragile ego. The foundations laid with the cold acceptance of reality. The watchtowers manned by a mind that values respect over love. This is not a one-time choice. It is a lifelong discipline. If you are ready to stop being a subject of circumstance and start becoming the architect of your own power, then subscribe. This is your training ground. And now, a declaration. A contract with yourself. Go to the comments and write, "I am the architect. From this day forward, you are not a victim of the flood. You are the one who builds the dams. You will not be broken by the fire. You will be forged in it. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be unbreakable."